Hi, YouTubies. It's me, Zachary Michael. Also! And we're back with Frank's Meaty Naturals. Frank's Natural Meats. Frank's Big Meats. Frank's Fluffy Souffle Viral Pancakes. Y'all got a fluffy pancake? Is your pancake viral? Would you like us to make your pancake viral? As a warning to the YouTubies, I have been really struggling with focusing today. I promise I took my medicine. I don't know what the issue is, so prepare for some goofiness. But our man Frank is still in Japan? Question mark. He actually did a second Japan vlog. The last time we reacted to him, it was his first Japan vlog, and we didn't even get all the way through. It is a 2.5 hour long video. Japan vlog number 2, 4 hours long. Oh, it's just the vlogs, I believe. I think he's back now. Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe he's back. So anyways, the girlies in the Twitch were saying that this souffle pancake souffle pancake video is real good, so we're gonna watch that today. Colin, I'm gonna trust you when I click on this link in chat. Oh yeah, I saw this. I saw this. Okay. Viruses on my souffle. Why can't I say souffle? On my souffle pancakes, it's more likely than you think. Every day is a winding road. Okay, also, so insane for someone who thinks they're being gang stalked to be posting their every movement online for free. I mean, fair. I don't think this is his every movement. But he certainly did share that he was in Japan. Pancake is getting me for some reason. I hope it's frying your brain. I hope your brain is sizzling. Some of his shorts have been crazy lately. Well, we can maybe check out some of those post-souffle. We'll see. We'll see. Are y'all ready for some Frank Tufano brain rot today? Also, the girls loved the gays in their Temu haul yesterday. That video is doing really well. People really like Eric and George. So shout out to the old Eric and George. You want to talk about brain rot? Did I say put 69s in the chat? Yep.
I'm so latte. Hi divas. I'm so latte. Hi divas.
See, and the alerts being off today is the problem. Attic Wife from Jane Eyre, thanks so much for 2 months of subscribing. Appreciate it. Latte? Did I say latte? Oh, Attic Wife, not your problem. Problem of whatever my software is doing. It's a TTS problem. I don't know what her issue is. Michelle P hacked my system. Yeah, that's what happened. Oh, TTS said latte. There's a glitch in the Matrix. All right, let's get to.
All right, guys, we're here at Happy Pancake in Ginza, Tokyo. I'm not sure I'm ready for this adventure today because it's on the 7th floor. We went up there and there's like instructions to go back downstairs to the first floor to get a reservation or something on the QR code. Yeah, apparently. Please register with the QR code below.
Okay. Can I wait? This is kind of good. Wait, can I register? If I scan that QR code, can I? This is such a dumb question. Watch me get a virus. That's why they're viral that's why they're viral souffle pancakes. Because you scan the QR code and you get a virus. But also it says no more booking can be taken for today. So unfortunately, we won't be.
Please register with the QR code below. Alright, this is kind of confusing.
Does he get a neck tattoo? He has a neck tattoo.
But the email says, please check the waiting order and come to the store. So we're just going to go up and see what they say. But this is a fucking disaster. I really don't want to do this.
Then don't do it! What do you mean?
If there's like any wait, I probably won't do it. It seems like it's pretty popular. Like it's 3 p.m. It's like a weird time, and there's a bunch of people still here. So
he's looking rough. Well, he did just have eye surgery, I think.
It's like you go to the elevator and there's a room and there's just like fucking 20 people waiting up here. So I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting for the restroom. So there's like a
girl. What is this?
There's a restaurant.
Girl, what is going on with this phone? This camera?
Have seats in there. That's the
I always think of Young Dumb Honey Bun when I see a neck tattoo. You know, with all the nonsense from popular reaction channels right now, I feel like Young Dumb Honey Bun's coming up too much for my comfort. People bringing that name up too much lately.
We're 105, so it looks like there's like 10 people ahead of us, but it could be...
She's not on YouTube anymore now.
So I'd rather just go downstairs and wait 20 minutes and see what happens. I mean, I'm guessing if you come here early, then there's probably just a line of people waiting when they open, but that's still probably your best bet. If you really want to try this. It's definitely some viral bullshit. But maybe they're open early. I don't know what time they're open. I'm sure if they're open early, like 7, 8.
If you think it's just viral bullshit, then why are you doing it? Nobody is a gun to your head, Diva.
AM, then you'd probably be fine. But I think after 10 or 11, it's still a little viral and popular for this shit. I don't feel good. I'm kind of pissed. I don't want to do this normie bullshit.
Then don't do it!
Yeah, so you scan this QR code.
I don't want to do this normie bullshit. You don't have to! You don't have to! Who asked you to do this? Is he wearing multiple hats? I think one of those at least has to be to keep the Wi-Fi EMFs from coming in or whatever.
And then they notify you of when to come. So what I would do is like before your breakfast or lunch or dinner or whatever, come here, scan the QR code, go eat somewhere else, and then hopefully like when you're done eating, this is ready.
Why would you?
They'll give you, like, when you scan the QR code, they'll give you an estimated wait time.
Why would you go eat somewhere else when you're waiting to eat here?
They'll give you an estimated wait time, so you'll know how much time you have. It is a breakfast place.
Okay.
I mean, pancakes are the highlight, but it looks like they do serve like eggs and bacon and stuff too.
It looks good.
I don't think this is more than like 20 or 30 seat restaurant. Maybe 30, 35 seats. Pretty small. Okay. More QR code nonsense.
Does he have some kind of conspiracy theory about QR codes? The way he just said that. The way he just said that. More QR code nonsense. Girl, do you live in 2025? There's QR codes everywhere, Diva. Hey, so I just want to say something embarrassing. I guess in my shuffle of leaving work, I clicked on yesterday's stream. I was just listening to it for about 20 minutes, and I was like, okay, what the heck? I swear Zach was talking about this yesterday. Well, anyways, back in the right stream now. Welcome back. Welcome back. How do his eyes look worse? Girl, I don't know. I don't know. I think he's saying that because most of the restaurants he's attended have the customer scan to order. Deal with it.
Small, they just have like a few different types of pancakes. I think this menu here with the breakfast set is served for breakfast, not like after 1 p.m., you know? Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. But when I scanned the QR code, they didn't have like the full breakfast selection. Oh no, it says it. From 10:30 to 14:30, so after 2:30 they stop serving breakfast. So if you want like a breakfast, and by the way, Japanese people eat salad for breakfast, so that's a bit weird having some lettuce with your pancakes.
Okay, are you mad, bro?
Not sure I'm a fan of that one.
Bro, are you mad? You literally ate a carnivore diet for a minute, diva. Like, please, let's not be judgmental about what people eat with their breakfast. Fucking lettuce. Oh, fucking lettuce makes me think. Remember that time that Life Plus Cindy like got so upset that they put lettuce on her plain burger patty?
But yeah, no, this is the regular menu, so that's the classic pancake, and then they have
listen, it might be viral, it might be some normie bullshit, but I want one of these little pancakes. I'd like to try one, actually.
berry pancakes, chocolate pancakes, a few different types. I mean, it's a good thing, you know. A lot of Japanese restaurants, you know, they specialize in one thing and they don't have too many varieties. And the only time that's a bad thing is if sometimes you go into a place and they literally only have one thing and you don't want it, so it helps to check the menu before.
Thanks. Thanks for the great advice, bestie.
Pretty small, cramped open kitchen. Wouldn't be surprised if they were, oh, well, you know what? We're in Ginza, so they definitely have like multiple locations in Tokyo, and they probably have much larger ones in other places. It is a weekday though, so I'm sure they could use a bigger restaurant. So here they just explain, you know, it takes about 20 minutes to make the pancakes, and then they just say that you have 90 minutes for your table, an hour and a half. Pancakes have arrived.
Oh, look at, do they have ice cream on them? The way I would fuck these up. The way I would fuck these up. I hate going to burger places and seeing only burgers. No, exactly. I'm so pissed. I went to the souffle pancake place and they only had souffle pancakes. Oh, you think that's butter? You think that's butter? That's not butter. That's ice cream. If that's butter, that's a shit ton of butter. I'm not mad about it either way. I'd fuck it up either way. It's butter, I fear. It's deaf butter. I would destroy those whether it's butter, ice cream, cream cheese, or what the fuck ever. Exactly, teardrop. Exactly.
That took around 20 minutes. We did pay extra for the whipped cream.
Oh, that's whipped cream on the side.
I'm guessing this is maple syrup. Color doesn't look that dark, and it's not that much maple syrup. Surprised they don't give that much syrup.
Oh yes, please make sure to touch everything. Please make sure to touch everything.
I'm guessing maybe this is whipped butter and this is whipped cream. So I'm gonna film a short trying this real quick.
He really struggles to be happy about anything. You're in another fucking country trying to like experience another country's culture, and you're just miserable.
Then we'll try it on this video. So these smell really eggy,
Uh-huh.
and it really is kind of like an egg souffle.
Well, yes.
This is not maple syrup.
What is it?
I think it's like a light honey syrup, but I'm not exactly sure what it is.
Okay.
Maybe it's some type of like tea simple syrup. I don't know, but it's definitely not maple syrup. It's not maple syrup. You can tell by the color, like
Sure.
it's super yellow.
All right.
It's mostly eggs.
Well, you're also not in America or Canada. Perhaps they eat their pancakes with not maple syrup.
The batter isn't super sweet. It's very mild. Yeah, that's definitely whipped butter.
Ooh, okay, with butter.
That's whipped butter. And then we got whipped cream with it.
Love whipped cream.
You just have like a bunch of mixtures in there going like crazy. Whipping up the pancake batter, whipping up the cream, whipping up the butter.
Get in there. Get in there.
It's like an
Love watching a man eat.
egg souffle. It's very eggy. This is like, I don't think there's anything close to a pancake.
I don't think this is anything close to a pancake. Well, bestie, it's a souffle pancake. It's not like the pancakes we're making from a box in America. Like, what do you think souffle means?
The egg flavor, it's not super strong, but it has a very strong egg smell. It definitely has an egg aftertaste.
Okay.
Way more than you should get in a normal pancake.
Well, it's not a normal. See, I don't mind him commenting that it like tastes eggy. I think if somebody was wanting to know if this was the right food for them to try in Japan, then yeah, fine. Tell them that like they're gonna get a really eggy experience. My problem is why is he being like, this isn't a normal pancake? Well, no, sir. Well, no. It's in fact not. That's why it's called a souffle pancake.
If you douse it in like butter and whipped cream and all the syrup, it's pretty good, but it's good. It's tasty. I'm kind of full, so I don't really want to eat it all. Especially on my diet, I try not to eat that much eggs. I was worried about this.
What exactly is your diet? That you don't eat a lot of eggs? Now, girl. Now, Miss NVIDIA app. Why are you sending an alert? Is he seeing your former cardiologist? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's the tea. Maybe he had a cardiologist tell him he couldn't eat more than 4 eggs a week.
I didn't think it was going to be that eggy, but I guess the way they get it to souffle is they just put a ton of egg whites in it and whip it up. Yeah, I'm not sure if they could like put more whipped cream in it instead of whipped egg white.
No,
that'll
girl.
make it like less eggy.
No, girl.
A little bit of
No.
more butter outside. It's kind of hot in here. There's a lot of people, and I'll let them free up their table. I'm sure there's plenty of people waiting.
He really said, I wish they could put more whipped cream in this to make it less eggy. Well, girl, that's not how this works. That's not how a souffle works.
So the total is $24.10, which is like $15 or something. So it's not too crazy, especially for a viral place.
Especially for a
If it was a
viral
viral place, you would
place.
assume they would be like overcharging at least double or something. And they definitely could, but it probably wouldn't be as busy.
Oh, look at that. God, they look so good. They look so good. They don't call them souffle pancakes, do they? I thought Frank just called them similar to a souffle. Girl, I don't know. The title of this video is Viral Souffle Pancakes in Japan. Girl, I don't know. I don't know. They look great.
Alright, so I took a quick look around that kitchen. I mean, they literally have a hand mixer with a steel bowl over, like, you know, just a bowl of ice to keep it cold. Or
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I didn't see a mixing machine for the actual pancake batter souffle, so they might just be using hand mixers to whip it all up. And they only have like 2 griddles in there, so it's definitely not like super efficient. Like you would assume they'd have some like big Hobart mixer in there or something, just whipping up a big batch at once and then just like bang it all out on the...
Diva. I don't under. Why are you giving this place business advice? Why are you questioning their facilities when you fucking store meat in freezers and refrigerators that don't work? Like, please be serious right now. Please. They make them to order and they're well worth the wait. Well, yeah, I think that's also part of the experience, is that they're made to order. It's something special. I would like, didn't he in the last Japan vlog we watched, didn't he do like an overview of like the air conditioning system somewhere? Where's that review? Oh no, he said that that they really know about HVAC in Japan or something, or they really know how air conditioners work or something. I'm like, what?
The grill, I feel like they could pump those pancakes out way quicker, but I don't know. I wouldn't do this again. It's okay. If there was no wait, it'd be cool to try, but I don't think they're that good. Like, they definitely needed to formulate something more like a pancake.
Well,
you know,
I don't think
whether they needed to incorporate more whipped cream in there or use some type of other whipped product to add volume to it besides eggs, because it tastes like an egg souffle. That's a
well, even if they are supposed to be like pancakes or whatever, right? Like, what I don't understand is that, like, he's over here trying to tell another culture how to make their cuisine. Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, you're comparing it to, like, an American pancake at the baseline. And if that's what you're doing, you're gonna be disappointed, Diva. Like, they're not intended to be American pancakes. It's a pancake from a different culture. Like, I do think, you know, if we're really reviewing food and stuff, like I said, I think it's fine for him to be like, oh, it's got a really eggy flavor, and that's not something that I'm interested in. Like, just know that going into it, right? But he just keeps going on being like, well, it's not a pancake. It's not a pancake. Well, this isn't intended to be. Like, go find... Surely there's, like, an IHOP or IHOP equivalent.
exactly what it's...
Oh, I didn't mean to push my space bar. In Japan, go there. If what you wanted was an American pancake. I digress.
Tastes like the smell of the eggs is very overwhelming. So maybe if they put maple syrup or something in the batter, you could maybe mask the smell of the egg. If it didn't smell that eggy, honestly, it might not have been that bad, because the taste and the flavor of the egg wasn't too strong. There was a little bit of an aftertaste, but I think if they adjusted the batter in some way to reduce the egginess and that smell and flavor, they'd have a much better product. If I had those pancakes and there was no eggy smell or aftertaste, this would have been a whole different experience. But because even if it didn't have like a super pancake flavor, then you know the butter. Honestly, even if they just put maple syrup on it, that might have been all it needed.
Girl, have you considered that they don't have that's not custom in Japan? I mean, I really don't know. I'm not that familiar with like Japanese cuisine. But it's just like perhaps your expectations for them to have maple syrup in Japan is unreasonable.
If they just had actual maple syrup on those pancakes, it might have been enough. That might have been, but just the butter and the whipped cream, you know, those aren't too aromatic. It did make it feel like a pancake because of the butter and the richness and the syrup, but I don't know. Those are my thoughts. I'm just really surprised that those things would be overlooked. Like, how are you going to have a place named Happy Pancake that's trying to cater to like tourists and foreigners, and you're not putting maple syrup on the pancakes? I don't understand that.
Well, girl, tourists aren't coming to Japan to get an American experience. What the fuck? Just like don't understand. I've never been, but I've looked into it as someone with dietary restrictions, but I've heard that the Japanese hate when people complain about the food and they don't do substitutions. No, it is giving white behavior, Waoma. We all have opinions, but he is wrong. Those pancakes are so good. They look delicious. They look so good.
Maybe it's really expensive here or something. I don't know. Maybe it's really expensive to get maple syrup in Japan. Now, it's not that expensive. You know, they're not ripping you off. You know, I think it was 1,800 yen or something, 1,500 yen for just the pancakes. So it's $10, which, I don't know, that seems reasonable to me. It's probably...
That is not the price he quoted earlier.
Double the price of the normal breakfast place in Tokyo, but I don't think it's a ripoff. So I think if you went here, you got your number, and then went to get breakfast, and then came back to have some pancakes, or went to get lunch, and then came back to...
It's because he also got the whipped cream. I see. So he paid more because of the whipped cream. Gotcha.
Have pancakes as dessert, but it's like an egg souffle. It's not really like dessert, so I don't know. If you want to try it, you can try it, but I feel like it's too inconvenient, you know? With having to do the QR code
too
before,
inconvenient.
standing up there, I would not. If I had to stand up there, cooped up in that room in front of the restaurant, I would never do that.
No,
like I don't know what those people.
Nobody made you.
We're doing like just wait downstairs until they call you up. Just wait downstairs. What? Those are my 2 cents. So hope you guys enjoyed the video.
I didn't.
Hope we didn't miss any foods that are too viral here.
He prefers to eat his ground beef, rice, and beans boiled in mineral water. Can you watch him try an expensive apple? Yeah, we'll do that next.
I think we covered the bases for the most part. I'll do some more Googling, but we only got one more day here, so...
Oh, so he's on his way out.
Hopefully I'm not too sick.
Hopefully I'm not too sick. Let's see what this...
In Japan, fruit is used as a gift a lot of times for special occasions, and it's grown with such care and precision that warrants the high price. So we have an apple here from a company called Semikia. They have like this whole bag it came in. Now the apple was wrapped individually in a bag, and we even got some high quality apple.
His hat really is huge. Why is his hat so big? He's got to block those EMF waves.
Apple juice to try. So let me unwrap this stuff. I don't think the apple juice is going to be anything too crazy. It's more of just a bonus, but the apple comes in its own little wrapping.
I love apples.
Cushioning, a label. It's a pretty big apple. Like you would assume if you bought this in a U.S. supermarket City, that it would just be like a regular large GMO apple that doesn't taste anything special, but what's unique about the Japanese fruit, usually that it's both large and has an excellent flavor. So we're going to peel this apple and slice it up. So this apple was $10 here in Japan.
Wait, he peeled it? Wait, you peeled it? That's giving childlike. That's giving childlike whimsy and behavior.
And who knows what the markup would be in the States. I would imagine minimum $30, probably as high as $50 for just this apple. So although it's only a $10 Japanese apple, that's kind of misleading. That is very expensive for here. It's like 8 to 9 times the price of a normal apple. And again, in the United
So it didn't actually cost you $30. So he didn't actually... Okay.
United States, it would be much more expensive. So we have this sliced up here.
Is he sitting crisscross applesauce?
Looks really juicy. I was actually thinking it'd be cool to like buy these in the States or bring a few of them home and like plant them in your backyard.
Ooh, that was crisp.
It's a good apple.
Is it worth $30?
I've had better Honeycrisp apples.
Of course. I don't know why I was expecting him to like it.
One of my viewers left a comment on the grape video, which is just an excellent summary of all of this. You're paying for quality control. You're paying for quality control. This is an exceptional apple. It's delicious. It's ripe. There's no negative flavors here, but is it worth the price? If it was $4 or $5, maybe you could justify having it every day, but at this price, no, because you could go and buy...
I think it needs maple syrup. You're right. Whoa. He's one of the worst types of people. Tells people he has no money and is broke, yet here he is in Japan eating apples like a horse. I do got a lot of questions about how he goes on and on about being broke, but has afforded all of this Japan stuff. Stuffed? I don't know why I put a T on the end of that. Hot Cheeto Girly, thanks for the bits.
10 or 20 apples, and like, you know, you'd have enough high quality apples tasting each of them individually. Like, is this better than 70 to 80% of apples? Probably. Maybe even better than 90 to 95% of apples, but for its price, it doesn't really warrant it. You know, if you're here in Japan, and if I lived here, I'd probably try this a few times a week. But I'm running out of time to try this apple juice.
Oh yeah, try it. How is it? Chug it.
Very good,
Chug
same thing.
It.
Probably better than 95% of apple juice on here, but definitely a little questionably overpriced. In Japan...
Stunning, Frank. Thank you for such a great review. That's my guy. That's my guy. Wait, does he have more shorts? Organic soft dried apples, corn and soy free pasture raised.
Thank you guys for the suggestions, but blowing half a foot of snow off the roof with a leaf blower is actually the easiest part. The real problem is there's half a foot of snow covering all the materials in the yard, every single thing, and the fascia boards need to be resanded and repainted, and the weather keeps ruining them, and it's a complete fucking disaster. What I will do is I will go up, probably break my neck, trying to blow the snow off of this godforsaken roof that has a ridiculous pitch. I have safety gear, I have harnesses, I have like cougar paws, $300 roofing shoes. I will go up there, I will blow all the snow off the roof, I will get all the materials cleaned up, and then it's probably gonna...
Look under the captions. How do I turn the captions off of this? Off. Fixing roof. I'm the snow? What? Fixing roof. I'm the snow. I'm the snow? In all fairness, being that deep in debt and still spending the bank's money is a true anti-capitalist. Okay, yes, say that.
Fucking snow again. That's the real problem, guys. By the time I get all the snow off, by the time I get the materials cleaned off, by the time I get everything fixed, it's probably going to snow again, but I'll try it once. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Thank you guys for the suggestion.
Oh, wait, was this...
Well, looks like I won't have a roof on my house until the spring. Hopefully the ice and water holds up. First, bad snow here in PA. It looks like 6 inches right now. And the person I entrusted to finish the roof...
How does he have so many building problems? How? I don't know why he doesn't have a roof.
While I was getting eye surgery, dropped the ball. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have just postponed the surgery and finished the roof because this is a disaster. You know, I was hoping it wasn't going to snow that much or it was going to be a little bit and I could clean it up, but nope. Everything's off. You know, there's 6 inches of snow on the roof. There's no real reasonable way to get that off. All the materials and stuff, the fascia board and everything needs to be resanded and repainted. It's a complete... Thank you guys for...
I didn't mean to scroll off, but it's too late. What is this? Wait.
My starting height was 5'7".
Alex is now 5'10".
Part of my subspecialty.
As someone who was considering lengthening surgery but opted to get eye surgery instead, I'm going to explain to you guys why. And just to summarize those reasons at the beginning, the cost of the surgery, the risk associated with it, and the ongoing pain management issue. So the cost of the surgery is so high for limb lengthening that if your goal truly was to get more girls, like, you could go to any country and spend that money. If you spent that money on girls, I feel like that should be a requirement. Before getting limb lengthening surgery, go spend the equivalent amount of money on girls in another country, and I guarantee you, you will no longer want to get limb lengthening surgery. And because I didn't really care about getting girls or relationships, you know, my goal was to look better for my online business, for YouTube, for all of that stuff. So for
You wanted to look better for your online business and YouTube? So you were going to get limb lengthening surgery? Also, he doesn't even necessarily come across as being short to me. The whole thing is bizarre. Talking about girls, it's all very weird.
For me, girls wasn't the reason to get limb lengthening surgery, so in reality, I kind of had no reason to get it. I mean, yeah, would I like to be taller? Would I like...
Also, women, first of all, yeah, let's call them women. But second of all, I don't think women want an insecure man who gets limb lengthening surgery.
To be more attracted to certain people, yeah, but I didn't care enough. So number one, that was the cost with the surgery. Number two is the risk. And you see it on all these videos. These guys are limping around. They can barely walk, let alone jog, run, or jump. So you're crippled for life. At a minimum, you are crippled for life. You'll never be able to play sports again.
I don't like this. That's uncomfy. I'm uncomfy. Uncomfy? My miserable life as a disabled lawyer. Sir, you are not a lawyer.
So, if you guys want to know what it's like being a targeted individual, being gang stalked by the elite, I basically spend most of the day lying in bed on pain medication because of the botched orbital surgery, and every second...
Okay, Frank, I gotta go. Frank... We should have just stopped at him complaining about, We should have just stopped at him complaining about the souffle pancakes. He needs to do what Tom Cruise does and wear the shoe inserts that give him height. Deconstruct your misogyny, my guy. Most care about finding an emotionally mature man very rare. Well, Uma, there's a male loneliness epidemic. I don't know if you heard. I don't know if you heard. Mind you, he did not rest the entirety of the post-op, and immediately he's saying botched. Okay. Well, I that is also confusing to me how he's like, I have to stay in bed, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, really, my biggest critique of his Japan vlog is I didn't understand why he just had eye surgery and he was up and gallivanting around Japan. Hi, Ernesto. Hello. He had 2 surgeries and didn't stay in bed rest in Japan. Exactly. Ugh. Frank Tufano has so many man-made problems. And he's the man that made them. For real, for real. Alright, YouTubies, that's all I have for today. Bye, YouTubies! Subscribe!